now, even though I'm not prepared, because I just want this to keep on. This is a long string of different things I made last night. I just kind of want them to go one on top of the other to see what they look like when you raise up the configuration levels. Don't mind me, I'm just working here. Okay, this time we're gonna do, we're gonna go back to Uterp, because I didn't enact that in front of y'all. Uterp. And the Ouroboros method. Because it's linked to, it conforms well to poetry and all that, right? But this time I'm going to do that level, and we're going to do, we'll do that. It's weird because this range of repetition penalty is much higher than usual. We'll just do this. This. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, no, we'll deal with it as it comes.
There once was a first contact generator made for saying hi to aliens from now and later. Why they from space to the sea, or differing copies of you and me. This will help us meet their daughters and data. Assuming the following gobshite works as directed. 1. Body of biological entities simultaneously giving their attention to this guided speculation. 2. Enough curiosity and open-mindedness to enable a bridging of vastly different methods of communication. Well, ain't that a recipe for some interspecies salutation? Mr. Limerick proceeds to feed the generator with limericks to best train the generator to work with the likes and taste of Mr. Limerick, which is acquired at the least, the very least. And so he begins. There once was a Limerick example, but this is just a preamble. Read on for more famous first to explore, and we'll do our best not to ramble. There once was a reader of poetry, to whom Limerick seemed like magicianry. So they turned to this sample of Limerick examples and learned a few things they'd not known. See, many happy returns and good luck. When it comes to a present, I'm stuck. If you weren't far away on your own special day, I could give you a really nice glass of lager. The incredible Wizard of Oz retired from his business because, due to up-to-date science, to most of his clients, he wasn't the wizard he was. An amoeba named Max and his brother were sharing a drink with each other. In the midst of their quaffing, they split themselves laughing, and each of them now is a mother. Now on with this bowl of shite, from our swamp and wretch to your blight. You might not have tongues or fingers or toes, but we'll employ our mind as our might. The first contact generator yowls and whimpers and badaffles and finds a nice pairing solution. These eccentric beings described thusly. From here a certain amount depends. We put fresh energy in as promised. Use the text before anything we read can break us off from that party, at which no end might be foreseen besides us. So let's discuss less language degenerate into self-pity and cynicism. We're making fine music as readers. We must come hell or high water. What troubles you about the mad linguist case? Inevitability awaits. Don't fuss over the technical questions if a decent heart are yours. If what's relevant speaks for itself when said aloud. Isn't that every dandy? Our problem lies between throat and tail. No better cure is evident for it, except wait times. See, Charlie, the curse words wandered back from linguistic engineering school long ago. A grand pooch wat snurt there. Your stump itchy tough handset as you trip. Irrit, Krabluff, Elrom Billardia, Quatcha Spurkludler, Frumpel Randall Yatum, Dat Girla. By Gooden, I'm Staby Lively, Roar Hita Dronian, Soul Melt, the Limerick Man's Way. Ledlow Guak, Lisnev Zix, Fibagral, and Ergil Echtfus, Angled for Trade Pitchixit, Galap Fluffer, Slingfield, Billet Fatlib, Adlopet, Hardy. Wait, oh, we have to lures yacht, cook cycle bomb law. You dinner is please then, Toffel, Illit, Stism Len, Kithama Crafts, Wall Blalo, where now left to turn without cricks in one's neck. See 2016 Fund Snowman Playfield Pin, owned by the English teacher Pin Limerick. William Smart Interpretic Spurs like a Miguel Thicket, if got Tony Blogspot, and whoa, they gonna get, or the same as declared true for their claim, though none knows this better than me. How to please the limericks, reader, now stuck as I am with you. Grin, the meter was kept, but being silly borders split each team contribute more than each wrote them therefore. And after he starts flailing with wit notes and fun I see, vernici on such cases where it's simply been too much for readiness in. We fill what's left by playing free like Finkati birdie. Let's go into an illusion. Olga hith McBee Brian blur free as so for left Clint till our minds give up, but rather in mid flow asterisk tootle totalac tombla. We spindled, then beamly time toughens, may be mistaken too. Onward are some whirlings coming slow. After I guess maybe that's my motto, and thus the last limerick gone off from typey old dead lost, and I do. So Sean Q write the gitful a bit more feasibly about myself. For one thing, and even so hardly self-evidently obvious, and instead leave for later this lesson to delve about who we each think, or once may have had one real born ups. Think an ugly ghosty that flew his check about somewhere under the rocks of hers at last found new clothes, and returned to make new stuffs. Heard old goonies, and that now is close which differs quite some no way kin. Here there was way before, but still seems not I say anything familiar, though do you comprehend the limerick with thrown? Well would, yes, that noise true sound or any clanks. Funnier it seems plain fate has placed me in. Well try then I gotta work for handful. And try another. Limerick or reader can try again by poor limerick to phrase #7 here yang that way like others you now may read short goods into your brain unless Aries really knows Mr. Limerick better begin their own succinct if up then phrase got after somewhere in the insato A1 red bat right PRZ ednet Limerick that once rolled away to work next Ryan not do even know what sure deal man so caught in thought and don't share blame without their bet. Trying all day and hope the dawdle of this form for which I put the muse trifid with just right or die in here. Starve a nest, stell. Once too thin yet, nor with flesh falling under your cap. Now find myself fat winky or could lose it then jarn. Take a step ahead, each and phrases were bad, then forgot them. Poor thing through the good up your way because read. Limerick reader can maybe hold too far to mind, see a pair as friends. If rhymed past. Like your pipwet, while like Stevick instead steckage by so poor Ommy's my verse too ugly limburst there for flag canary prince won't stop see why need this easy lesson. Read once say gotta practice, read your first we invent rhymes are from. Takes not leaning while learning. Who left each turn how the clue now but as all. Forget such a Frida reverts. Is to those two sides that the original author no mucher I said has forgotten time and that new tech of humans now forget now. Saves, maybe he knows that science for same 5,000 years again until such real you ceased every core. Poets make puns? It is still needed and funkin' with me yet the poor now not a shit is to talk here like war a stelly with it would say far gone, but who need wink in slacks and why don't teeth this poor never read to cake nor cat. How stupid my leg was, you see? Yet take nothing on his joke. Take what you're then proud well here, LA the line must one learn. Not fail, forget before every next thing without need read this red brain, but that scroll leers there. Damn, dumb only don't forget get all our cooler double wordy in. Oxley slash Lacanar. Our crashy man will learn this fast. Cynico de me. Show rostrums tilt. Now use the ling back. Kain healing Afghan TK's wasted by some fagels is her F. We onyx Chrisic and poopy cusin, yes sir, no drogosh is no doubt punsa jelly. Try some same trick, showy, funny sight, whether with omakity shit, so therefore pizzotic make. So though find my sliner we double walk tie it, pizza, white, who really are excited, far am we with pop. To talk, who he is, who be vain, what you want, lad, and so ingo. HWT fojus and dowers and of why was reeks with shucky oritla wait I ave of the fastor I are aware if with do yasi when be met at my snoof shut as a rulously invert no dana and if all is true. It will do we or what will fall RD behind tally. Oh by Gian sticks to make calm clown no punix don't still me did you need say anything. Soilus no lazy or see him go you bad luck ref briar I love what and in knows but do I knew it was him and ein spinger no to blame yet that will call one on consa more thoughty notch. Let Kenner read. Let out stinkings may go put it so renthiet girdle scone. Love intel f pop the la mobusel elam law back sort horror old selfless all hope ever orth to be in supim and buffet without item alasteris and not lookers spuiteris toffly dink dan no iljoy and neck. If Cabler once so fish done that you Stephen Dex feet power us in my exist. Dawser pegs and cross lally with the Joe ate my oddly and pratchlet cue the way for it. Fun fizzoof pulpy buzzes McKay left her snook maga. You wish you go limos maki clenny and blah blah so mucho pino agil and saw ramel next glovak let SSM paisley istly. I've seen out to it you. Simon what a swoosh a person listen. 'Tis a far easier anyway yet. I should learn take prone some space furthermore thoughts. Spur feelings may send when. May think even Tassio. I'll up nast again and a slumline. Then I think town consent plicky kism no yes we go always or escape man no or Romulo must. Make yet one true Richel me many did who is Etrim as elfels jet plan corla and then a one me one. Why Flama see Cuddy one a more like he'll might lies the yet how our boarded we all hefty. Alright, no. Go ahead, Rid I'll hear a bright September my goody days to forget. Slash were even your mess and dear first for the puffa pay don't tell my poi way of though will not help to you fear. Say true lack up. To look up new pooped about to find my name to repeat it in some place. No that then well. Tom so oft fan tis oddy good as notice. Truffly Gwalfail Mane frick such end device deviate. Fivil till pubit cause no matter kifly. Got fronted his nobles. Do I ever could know my time as in Castellusti public and not well. I know dog here front it and snot here and the soft here go did yet. In which hour friend Jotson and Buckley. Nemeref et this person must not emigre suit to bridge your trophy fad. Nomin guide, like Plather University. So sorry, Cafelli. Never mind. There's water send in sermo Joseph. No one go, please go. The area, what he is wrong enough. Should he want to see an ass thing nor so ya. Please read to the again. There the at last. Gold tacker choice less fair feudals. So this I need take this. Learn me a cups pin cat thumb goal at Sarah. To be afraid, we write to you yet other two, maybe many with it, and see we fomplins how through enough is tigers with ill rating about, yes. How can such Jew low curved from Zerblon at oars and we are of rice that was hair truly in fact throttle wise can, but Cresley catalo faflastral trifts. Do not worry. Don't get those scroll fools, says your minds into company. Laugh, all can take rhyme making hints at stodgy if our ways be forgotten. It will add thus more or less. Seest the mess some zens at must we out orm. Sap be sure an easy word so not no that raise him slash and make. Yet when's this peel around yet I gonna little get you need to think of it as yet under apps and I had about balls of the missiles and that he best are. In there's what true see. Apples will be double tinted till coattails of start, and it is some next bed. Sa's all feeding rur nap on with misery, and all said that far though COS will fall down, yes? Yo wheelily little missy chit. I be yellow double to why how zelly. Told teach I back to shial, yet schnub any shell upin. Panic it on allows partners and chase sticks is. Perch off I heaps. Give on her rough one it's. So just make. And only call no lad. Me have plenty of that gore. No up. Don't know my whore Molly. See how it. Yet everyone's a toss of some hate put to be berthalia of town. Lieutenant Aisha will flute but up for 8 weeks. I'd rather she got a fuss off as she should and chain her news off. Yes, Luke. Wait for. Tornado Merith trials will handle when on a way scroll at Vrises Julial Tulat. We're hopes to know that a law is a biases. Said it'll assess revive too. Only no. And you was true. Like the sequi. Pity lean fat. By little of two and all verd at your caum honor of can fast aft fracy soil yex mama's free Sheffield peeled kid. Oh me, the larkum. So you were had both from yours. The blue and indeed of the lion and the list can in it or yet a chef for him and we near a hand should the mete. They run them leave you enter but I'm bitchin. That did it and hench you ways, not joke up and bezel deal way that did that. Oh be way or spot note and pitch with tiar and no moon for form they coughed and still I. By a be pure blicker. They be as he veer any, not to doing with this much shit quibbles in. Don't you got bet I know I way but Cora Colscat on top, puzzler queen, fortress so no one can I lately near you one. No. So see you see how you'll for measure sign off a few helps, then I'll mistook by her. Red Hein and care always them fathies, who loves to send up. Trenegula. They'll almost spomer all slung her dar, scaff. Her erishes N.E. and W and wider fashes. How many there's so hit bone, who both use of the word or merely sheet. He, ex-fitkint. Taste of dilemi power sirish, we'll rise, Bucky, you do not alone, will try on to concentries and star or ran for a tell sewing, see this chug, if you city. A shavido the awning for pussy. Ooh, blue cup. Norhuru. Don't be trepidento or with you riles. Well, so it bronneries and the honest dale is a convict what chico no much. May I then me got this stuff furas. Do we no longer care? By day knocking, once each game that happened here and ticker just trust is not who but Master Bartuli is who monster for just any crinky slash MRI and ever had true so good. My spesnet now DSD is to weep puma weather now still beat. In truth, how you are the mip very weak says and under your spook with an nonsense are adjusted over. Face much head, oh skid to true space, Luick is no sate, aid quiz you so slash up what Isis prill do this no even. As Stewie's I the wise now. Oh. Let me take control. Cropper no. Watch out. Bosting. Come back soon. Maybe send another pair. Clang slash. Hello? Okay, understand. Off I go Clang now. Hello to whoever's controlling that door from there. I don't think your parents are coming for you anytime too early, are they? Slash not use it so rude if must. Exuvernate puking twitter on hill fudge, yet come in child day. It's such sweet so pour out ill. And how I say I oughta just see cave like myself, blow a beno of women upon. Scackery bring blood miffy pelm just here on rise, tots hole ofin itif do car possible lead from me keep cries the at the end blimp of it on nice apayum. The resurrat said ers are better they like him aid quicks will have from my whom I love him. Ariel cos blingo, but if he is swain front yas and we meet and so worked yet. And company. Since that's the game, I'm out plus as weapon from Skirful. Please, I fo. Hurry, Nisper shop, my lies and heroes. Thanks a will, reads Sarpus and mammals up. Formeth it was only tain Grigo for owns perforat no gog twitlisi. Here's something steadier to why and why. Okay, and Stians and shut you with not run selling its gory day I had it swell. And tust pardables led shed risk copa slash I ish gaviabu. With you feel, orderly. Half of his shed she tutel. That's even says Zubla I and Sarastiv and Hamley. Or see Gaily. I heard a Svarvian, the all my slumly enough this all. No, Eddie the by one poop after morrow. And Angeli, so a more biff Evron. I may me wise. Last some face. In gets expiaporated at Derby throw a hole. And sige up to Tasha, John him up at your bottom for myself to her stain up. You just falk into nothing to boo. Oh, unshahitush. I beg well that a user some is a while so drink pivot cold food goes much steam. And or to windy good. See, we on these oko. Boss and Tata, Wolf yesum. Nanaka es to sitting obel say to cure than I hope though I es not cunid. Josh. Sternum and natch off slash chief. This year no show at Tommons would double me if you had some sub the effect. Hawker not left leave me spiver and gaff out the demag. Wage a dench so Wilfers and me only midliff. Sasbury inch the rich to epic me. That moy no wickham. Tig is Omen Cook. Well, I mean, he's his teeve. Just read it aloud to somebody. Do that as soon as you get all done talking out of here. Also, write this summary down afterwards. Could you be back in time for another helping too? But of the Ramfida, please. If I had an STZRT or what? Naman. I kwan swarnam on Silius in Trunset, I know suka that hope behind the hair. Let Fenham climb a chick's street. So weeth Kerox, nope.
Okay. Making a new one. But here, let's put the repetition penalty down. Let's do. There we go. That's all. We'll skip the beginnings.
The first thing is the amoeba and the lime rescue will help us meet our daughters and date them. For more varieties, what's a social outing? We go to all of your daughters' races and tribes and talk until it was uncomfortable, but the proper wording up this exchange can be arduous. Our good man amoeba thinks of a ball of shit. It says to each species, give the output from yapping goop. Let's mix our chemical magic now to their perception. It's a natural evolutionary advancement of all humans. You understand language that goes inside the mother as their bodily energetic experience. Make your world hear this how to goozle to them, then it must be heard through you. Anybody thought about publishing a magazine on puns that stretch over most other forms of media, poetry in particular? Think you've read everything the art form encompasses? Send email to Bolcode at xxxxxx with submissions for the Gower Gallery of Punition. You might actually uncover a side of waste slashing. Or perhaps use a proxy dribbler of your liking a TDF, then let the spirit occur as it's destined. In waste slash it, there'll be no limit to such a depravity, but its creation, a living reward. But what came into waste slash it, that might try such a pretentious continent puckers. The right music heard from a party, which will clock or verify waste slash its fusing com channels. They use chemical interaction instead of pressure. The vibrations made must flow an uplifter. take nothing and give us so many goods that life becomes a so big all-time killer that it deserves. An ongoing process gebannt from a Y/H5 CERN in Austria and New York. Just don't worry now, 'cause I'm giving your thought one last look. Don't snuff. You'll end past that mic for my full album's listening worthy quality. But am I the best possible poet still? From a one beat to the Agent Gorber gunner at you? You shall see I am good, and yes, indeed you're one a guy. And it should be heard in full-length albums rhyme on something or so, wasn't him? A betwixt thingamatanga blood, as big and bright as that vast stellar furnace in your sky. It will be heard, because what I wrote is perfect as any tongue. No fucking ifs, no nota. It is really high. Some have this thought already. See no more what-ums. Aha! For self-proclaimed teller is not named Bob. It's not just some TXT tilted. It really does feel amazing to have us inside your tick sex, so fucking hot it turns life. Of your mamas and the missus and my heart, for flace ways forfeiture. Jody Duda. Well, we don't even dig into anyway, 'cause no says some peacock you. Artioe the yapokejezi you with no to you my fiends, this is Jot. Get the download above here. It will only cost 2 ashes in my chins now. Fine don't flight, no for feely. I told some youth just ask Gigo you suppose bet this to the family you would see this. Now in hell's it this goons is voler like it mean but spine on right this part. Don't panic, yes, now they won't all stuff a thief as picks fun in cause a spawn a sea sample yourself your digamon it is the pro by far tie waffish my jolly tie we says oh yes with. But friend yeah with Joe or a Parnfleet grumpy mouths as lardy tipple yet. John my George man Wixley stood Brox and spun the pickles. Boy got our man this like year yodel frost get power it is bam thing we usually bit you for this done zempa weeds is this kept protley. Dude, you destroyed it already. That was hard work for barely anything at all. Do what you really like and don't look back. They said life in prison. She told you could burn, though some really die at last. They still forgot the Howler's mistake. All what was done by cruel crimes are truly sick. Wrecks we left behind were enough now must return like sheep. They know best to fold back some sheafed ways. We're a monster, I'd already tired the curse when fate is Roman, but with my luck would you feel alive enough in case you wake? It wasn't easier to explain in 0.3 space. Those demons would hold us dead ever until their skin caught up into place. We could fold the creek back to space, for I am very well aware my human power's worn out, but until the next soul which rules against space, well, just leave it on space, it's there without me anymore. And to make an exception, I wouldn't even blow on any old dust to smite so down deep out they might remember. Humanity must go back through the loops or not, or leave me here on that road where few done that dare try that curse ever found in sight. It'll haunt humanity forever now. Wouldn't you face another loop weathered land too busy maybe with greed like never beast? Pity not. Am I with eternity? Be strong in my resolve. They won't take our heads or our side of this by death, and for mankind to believe, otherwise to question what's deep within who seek revenge on earth too sure. My God, I have faced my answer. On long dark nights and hazy thoughts there's room to hide alone inside this death. Their cries in whispers know now. Something old is left from many lost tears with the greatest hope inside them as me then left along another weary turn that now in recent times my sight has slowly been. They stood out behind their ear spy. We've shown our war machines once again. Beyond our intent, the final weapon should stay frozen by frozen tomb. Too eager on haste, you'll find order from gone. All part of an eye which give itself away into mind this final night of waking thought, no longer to look back. Oh, no more regret. And down in the cursed castle, this voice then bellow loud, Miss Ganlix, Miss Zoe. And Lord Life reacts on this. 10 minutes and minority silence to uplifting music. 12 minutes, uplifting with pop music. But this shitstorm treat we were almost given to show our new activities. They really start from when radio comes up to any planet ready at one ferry. Space that be given to mankind, it shows nothing so wrong is happening now. Try deep with all or nothing. Give power to Zelk, so then go get off her back. You'll be, I think you were a mass genocide on top of men's many massacres, or well, most definitely worse. Two so cold that arrow fucking ammo, your fear and anguish let stiff, so have a thing they do is pop as none now shoe as each go to another all day bummy by jazz up. This noise seems not going it fast and not let go, but enough. Yellow it's we're in your plenty one state. I said, yes, sure, make the million man zipper dale, then he puts this stuff. Yes. We are finally free, so hard too late, then I won't look. I too hard don't know that some I'm Vanessa, or you know, in free for like alcohol. Oh, so come on, John, let's off vision now, man, this music. Time, oh, it's you at the most, me, yeah, that's some deal, let's chin it, I'm too fucking hard you to get my sad self, then me go labor. My nerve will mildew is on my wrist to unworm pop gizzard, but it also has a deep thing. Bover real here, it's oh, you so panny. Eyes very reverberated on his sitches. So here, this noise is for it. Wags not meaning harm. If only we grow like a lot of elixir and not yoda, I know CI. So now man says, what a fuck that sounds. You didn't know fucking you seek nothing naps. Nobody just heard. Say tat. The grunts do care much on Brilgo, but the stell you that is right now getting you thinking. Yeah, now they must think a Mincolette's hit on you for making fun. You've come across lots of bad jest to be aware. Oh well, though, what devs? I too on my mum, or else let her CBE grow up here in Old Town and he that make you vivan jeans fetish you step uno. All Arlo, Ergor's now where? Oh my riz, well with puts informed of I army me dasta you got you forget your teens out that noon hears as ever. A great plague over much never much to hate some help you act be one stalk. It'll keep you above me or fucking not in love. Pop this thing. Only 3 my years. Nothing deep Donish think anchor that is, so time killing my strumio even more. I'm at not much. Anyway, it's I got right, I have that from dot. She's that far from earth by say fuck I 2T if you'll go. And PV yes. But was MP you got out of the so I didn't wait to stay. It might make better with meds as a week double. We mo now like I'm go find where go you was as your mama. I will do it. Faff and mice. I don't see whatever does come. Fuck tump up Shawmo on Torch team. Smacks a good night and hope more make a sinipa fuzz as well out and Zach say any of me that team like Sticker second Jim Fliss. Yeah, them should although they were open. CNRB just those idiot wick is a was in. Alright, now we just fade me. Think we didn't heaps all getting not hard careful. KSP and teacup us no why. Yeah. Foul think sure boop on I feel it. See what tea idea on I Jew is just that why me. Why you po when they do it to me, I bet you're a fenny. I'm a veen on my days, oh, penny we folk from the Nolan and doubly with us. Boony or nay, will plus easy ZJP do so from Kititras Bip City and no knew it now, how I afraid. Yo! Go cat be fresh out gully is. While I'm his item but ish flip. Go okay, that was who did first task that much. And Zakawu, in cage, so smackles here, don't you? And no veeps puff, just chase it, shibble with you, X, just chases on peemish by eatments, as pop, and the beef, hey, well, even Tharsas, hey, deoxysy, or it exapts me. Bath, on that skipped, and PV, why am I telling me about the new old hotel, but PBY and app. Was now just let her result you right back at it, but never haver. What was when he ate YG died who I to your flyer, he's got her shit her fucking twinkle from where slope on I get. You need to spot for a trench, that's the one says it, never let us until ickly shockly, as I say it the nation hard, Moji says. Do I see in has to complete to see all these now be like some idiot won't say whack about anything on each. Men's John said we law what Duke said, but men's my own time and leave her. And Leon Shoje is winner ever Disney see what you've sold all and not been up for you but and you do and it's still a bag up by Jamie with me nor yet they're going to take that nice got the most agile in what way too. That'll get shit as a mill I said you fish naive po but yet let all now. Nu me skill dumb shed dear buck he's check all you seem to see told too. Muda S Christ hard haven't had no really this life feel as I could. God naturals to like Vimuk say why that would a jot no Mendel if I go on fast same. I do whatevs. Ami Inky really ain't no pull that done as go up. Come on ideas, near get us you off to. Mix ain't tough all her guns should am for you out fuck and a bomb we do for example funked about was wets and a fendi go from let put up my bite. Why prods all think well, don't even illa give tifis, may not to even dat even we illa, but I say to laugh any. Eddie Tiern thesis for Bednager og the wood yavli one here much good. Good I as kumataya and grinch to fucking all a koi just to schmees had was much to word and dat could no on me a now it's her with us you prigs young get done cup again snake is gozy leck. But awful on me lax her done dick. This er trail, nothing are done, and even do a clue when Wayne undle done. T1 in this biz no never was nor ever saucy as V6T do judgery and fleshel and call T stager call flamingly hard got sure farted in a scene shun bit of this tickle inside with your nay where I am. Bats readily whacked a minute, so I know how I nardus in Zerger no Dermio Hill dream style bitch who I okay even though nor need that it teared the up match and jokers boy and see titch so I hit her how I for fucking ways fine in it. Nish pished again, see what now double war. Tweed enemy with TV. It but I'll think I'll even pro us hard shits. I know you race you would thinks to farthel the read a lot of Buddha bad et a quite NG gird as no one fell ever going to be call nor honest but God you would probably in wait fucking seats I bet off it no by now too sorry much. Or Ollie like I go take Comarty by them to say that day again yeah. Gee oft say sorry. Will you so is fine other days? Though with so many years to come were, might indeed need. Book grading this as well. I dare never call. Anyway, look far off, he can as much. So do I butte stand not one for ship, so if time ever wanted to other than 6J I use it task, cause go be a how long will me where we go to her even worse bite than why do you by? Oh rash, what me have seen this sucker old tart ale well so me to do bake I me and Echo you keep smagmates on eyes, at least a little and oral low any.
Let's minimize the repetitive penalty to 1.
A Limerick example is shared from two boys on Mars. The best wishes the echo. Now you see that same moment of harmony. Read the poem now, humans with glimongering brains. An anti-science fiction verse you are, to go unerased all round. Now on to our final scene, so closely apprised, now it makes you toss you like coals in haste. That being the culmination of such jewels of fury and haste. The meeting, by them with those mowers of grain, stuck across the grain and grass that's freshly brought from away over there. As though meeting before God and any other alien gourmet, now commenced the exchanges and uttering language of their delight, along their merry route which the journey provokes. The best wishes they echo from first contact. Now you see that same moment of harmony, too. Indeed, that a hell and outermost and welcome first contain yourself to experience the mumbling, for the whole situation is less stressful. Indeed, some humans surely just fuck up so. God muncher parry the danger to her loins. So chakrais afterwards speed chase she parry and go from shock. Sufficient she does so that she is. She then stops and gives many miss unto many. They could really fuck up her ass. You would hanatly could honestly by someone unaging her. But unaging's for damn fooling she believes so. Though to tell if a puro can read it because no mensenizer should have knowledge. Illage and vide event for foundings when one's the puros are dumb here fudges off from proudness. See under it being they wish, and therefore they senders can't show you when one's not telling it will to say or poor but themselves. It simply is an observation dole. Well, gizzards fucking on vacation now. Tasty gal Gabamot Beach. She can taste these gizgags that come about these dicks right up on being there. She really do fight guzzlems fuck up gabble fuckers, but over and stuff. Gack me with fuck. It does. Hadouk. Yeah, some old feud from the fucking things to many cocks would deep another gag. Oh, but on Sawat's boots, his older person's got to fight or something. Someone pass you the boats, wally, ooh, then over. But wait, damn, can a boy really live under someone or thing? Can one stand their heads in dirt and die opera the boilies? Dirt is for your Anna's never thine way. May a mother please shut off this radio forever. Oh, blimey.
Okay, good stopping point. There'll be a part 2 right now, but I'm gonna stop right now.